Hey you guys, good morning. This video might end up being moot because I might be able to make it there in time. But just in case, I wanted to kind of introduce you to the class and give you the stuff that you probably want and need to know. So, first things first, you should be in class for summer school geometry, term one, with Nina Bauernfeind is the last name. And a couple key things for you to be able to earn your credit for this course is first, you need to, they're all listed right here, but first thing you need to do is make sure you take every quiz. We'll have one each day, and then just have to make sure you do each one. You'll have to earn a 75% overall in the class, which is really attainable. We've just kind of pared it down to everything that you absolutely need to know because it's a short time period. So I want to make sure that you're understanding them well. And then the last thing is to meet the attendance requirements that were mailed home to you. So I guess that's that getting started. The other thing is I want to show you where you can find the quizzes. Right now, there's a little bit of a hiccup with Delta Math because whatever, you don't need to know about it, but I'm working on getting it fixed. For right now, what we're going to do is do the quizzes like usual, but I have to manually enter the grades. So I will do that at the end of the day. So if you go to announcements, this is where the assignments will be listed, and it'll just kind of be a running list. So each day I'll add something new on here. But today is Monday the 16th. So what you're going to work on is quiz day one. The thing to note here is that assignments are due at 1 p.m. the day they're assigned. So this one is due at 1 p.m. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to kind of lock itself at 1. So if push comes to shove later on in the term, if there was an extenuating circumstance and you need some extra time on that, we can talk about it. But the goal is to just knock it out once the lesson is over with. So yeah, I think that's about it. You should be able to check your grades here. I won't click on it because there's like student data there, but you can check your grades and you'll see if you're meeting that 75% threshold. Um, and yeah, I think that's the big stuff. The other thing is there's a cover sheet on the front of a packet. So you guys will each have a packet, and yours will say Geometry Term 1 right here for the course. And then after you do each quiz, I have a spot for you to first check it off that it's done, and then you can write the score down over here. This year, summer school is a bit shorter, so we actually are not going to have a day 17 and day 18. So this midway check-in, which is like your current grade progress, we'll look at where you're at. That's actually going to happen after day 8. So right around the halfway mark, day 8, we'll go through and check everyone's grades, make sure everyone's on track. But then this is just a spot where you can see for yourself physical running record of where you're at and what you might still need to improve on in terms of a score. So yeah, I think that's it for the nuts and bolts. Otherwise, we'll just basically do a lesson a day, and then you'll knock out a quiz, and we'll call it good from there. If anything else comes up that you have questions on, just let me know.